What's up, guys? It's B Wade. The lines are out for Thursday, so I'm already cooking up these props. I have been doing a ton of research on these picks this evening, and I have 4 different props that I want to walk you guys through that I really like. I don't want to force it with anything that's iffy. I don't have results for the Wednesday picks yet because it's still 7:41. Most of them haven't even started. But we swept the last day that I gave you all picks, and those games have finished. We went 3-0, crushed that. I feel like we're going to go undefeated today as well with the sweep. I love these picks. I'm still giving out this Jamar Chase autographed jersey to one of my subscribers. Guys, I have less than 500 subscribers, so you have a really good chance if you just like this video, subscribe, and drop a comment down below to be entered to win that. I'm going to get into these picks for you, though. We're going to start out with Christian Braun over 16.5 points and rebounds. Look, he's hit this in 17 out of 19 games this year. There's only 2 games where he hasn't hit this. I get that Cleveland is a strong defensive team, but they're actually not that great at defending the shooting guard position. You can see they're ranked 19th as far as points allowed, and they are 26th in the NBA for rebounds allowed to that position. Christian Braun consistently stays above this number. He's not one of those players that has a lot of highs, lows, all over the place. Consistent, right? Right in that 17 to 22 range is where 75% of his games land. All we need is 17 to hit this. His minutes are consistent. He's getting 35 to 40 minutes a game just about every night. Love this play. Lock this in before it goes up. We are pairing that up with Isaiah Hartenstein over 23.5 points and rebounds. Toronto gives up a ton of points, almost 117 points a game. They are solid at rebounds allowed, but when you come over and look at them for the center position, they still give up a ton of points, but they're also terrible at rebounding. They give up a lot of rebounds to the center position, over 13 a game. Isaiah Hartenstein, since he's been back, he's hit this in his first 5 games. He missed it against Utah last night, but that was a blowout game where he only played 22 minutes. They didn't need him. They didn't need the points from him. He didn't get a bunch of time on the court, and so that's an outlier. I don't look at that as a normal output for him. So for all of his games where he got his normal minutes, he's crushed it, right? Averaging over 25 a game so far this year, even including that outlier game. So love this play, and I'm locking that in. So you see that play on my screen, and you actually see a Patrick Mahomes over half a passing yard added in there because PrizePicks is giving us that for free, so why not throw it in? So we're getting 5.5x for this. Patrick Mahomes is definitely throwing for more than half a passing yard, so we have a 2-man that we're going to get 5.5x for. Guys, PrizePicks is giving us 4 or 5 of these every week, free picks, and giving us 2 or 3 discounted promo picks every day. If you're not on PrizePicks, you need to be taking advantage of all these free picks they're giving us. They will also double your first deposit when you use code BWP. That's up to $250 for free they're going to give you. Just use code BWP or use the link down below in the description, and they will double your first deposit, and you'll get all these free picks, and you can start winning with us. On top of that, this Jamar Chase autographed jersey, guys, I'll pull it out and show you, but here it is. It is witnessed by Beckett. This thing's legit. I picked it up just to show my appreciation to y'all. I love doing this shit, and it's fun to have this little community here to do it with, so all you have to do to be entered to win this for free is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and drop a comment down below. And I'm going to do a randomized drawing December 15th. One of you guys is going to win it, and I'll send it to you for free. I already sent out a signed Ray Lewis jersey a few weeks ago to one of my other subscribers. So, guys, do that stuff, and I'm going to jump into these last 2 picks that I like. Alright, I misspoke. I have 3 more picks, and we are starting with Sabonis over 18.5 points. Look, in his last 10 games, he's hit this in 8 of them. He's averaging 21.5 points per game over the last 10. He's going up against a Memphis team that is very average defensively, giving up 113 points a game. And when you look at where Sabonis scores the majority of his points, it's right down low and out at the three-point line, right? He scores 17% from 3, and then he's scoring 55 right under the basket and another 19% here. So 74% of his points are scored in the paint. and those are two of their worst spots defensively after the 3-point line. I love him in this matchup. I expect him to really cook against Memphis here. Next pick, I'm going Marcus Smart over 10.5 points. So he scores most of his points from 3. He's the best, I'd say, percentage-wise, spot-up 3 shooter. And that is, I mean, they're terrible all over the court. The only spot that the Sacramento is good at defending is Sabonis down low, right? Everything else, they are in the bottom of the league. Players are scoring 31% above their line, and I really like Marcus Smart was cooking for 3. He went 0 for 7 against Dallas in his last game. I expect him to have a strong bounce back here. And then our last pick, I'm going Jared Allen over 23.5 points and rebounds. He's hit this in 13 out of 22 games this year, so strong but not overwhelming. You look at Denver defensively, and they're giving up a lot of points this year. Rebounds are right in the middle of the pack, but when you look at them at the center position, they are giving up a ton of points and a ton of rebounds. You come over here, and you look at where Jared Allen is scoring his points. They are all in the paint. 97% of his points are being scored in the paint, with 79 right below the basket. And those are the 2 worst defensive areas. Other than this corner, not many people have a high scoring percentage from over there. Other than that, this is where they really lack defensively. You can see Zubac, who has a similar playing style to Allen, went for 24 when his line was 13.5. I love Jarrett Allen to excel here, especially when you see how bad they are at defending points and rebounds against the center position. So you see that on the screen right here, guys. We're getting 6.2x for this. I put it in on Underdog because Underdog has some of the best payouts in the industry. We're getting 6.2 for a 3-man. They give us a ton of payout boosts. They put lines up before anybody else, and they have the most stat categories for players to choose from, right? Each player has anywhere from 12 to like 18 different props that you can choose from. So there's a lot of options on there. It's easy to put in strategic slips. So I would check it out. They will also double your first deposit up to $1,000. Guys, these are easy ways to increase your bankroll. A lot of platforms are basically the same with a few nuances as far as the promos that they offer. So when you can take your money from one app, put it on another, get it doubled instantly, that is a smart move. On top of that, make sure to like, subscribe, throw a comment down below to show some love, and also to get that Jamar Chase jersey, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. Let's make some money this week.